Hi everyone, welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As usual, my name is Marina and I am your guide for this portion of the journey. I welcome you and I hope that you will enjoy this reading and pick any messages that kind of resonate with you, take them for yourself. Anything that doesn't resonate with you, leave for someone else. It's sort of a collective reading, so I don't have anyone in particular in mind when I read. Anyway, I thought that I would do something. Oh, let me just check this here for a sec. Okay. Yeah. I thought that what I would do this time around is have a couple questions that I wanted to concentrate on. I'll still read on the collective and see what messages we get. But I also have a couple specific questions that I'd like answered. So, welcome, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to start with sort of a little bit of a prayer beforehand, just something to help kind of bring in the right energy and so on. So feel free to say it along with me, and hey, if that's not your thing, no problem at all. So it'll only take a moment. I call on my guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters to protect me as I receive and deliver these messages from Universal Spirit. May this reading and the messages provided be guided by, delivered with love, clarity, and truth. Reveal to me what I should know and keep from me what should remain secret. Guide me to always manifest the highest possible good for myself, my spiritual family, and humanity at large. Amen. Alrighty. So, the first thing that I want to do, and actually, is get a general card from Spirit for the reading. What is it that we should know, that we should concentrate on? What is it that Spirit wants us to keep in mind over the next few days, week or so? And I'm using the Return of Spirit deck. It's this one. Now, I've already pre-shuffled all the cards, but I'll just give them a little once over now that the collective energy is here. Alrighty, here we go. Storm. Okay. We're going to have a little bit of energy shifting. But it's good. I think it's going to be good. It's all purple. It's all spiritual. Okay. And next, we're going to have Celestial. Okay. I like the colors on that one too. Very warm. And finally, Commitment. Okay. So what I'm getting from that is there's going to be quite a few of you, quite a few of us that are going to be going through some emotional storms. I don't see this as a bad thing. I see this as something that is very beneficial to us. It's kind of having to go through some muck before we get to clarity on the other side. In this storm certainly reminds me of that, kind of going round and round and round, and focusing our energies on the center and what is real, what is our true essence. What is not our purpose, but what is for our highest good? What is going to be most beneficial to us? From the celestial, I get that we are going to be receiving messages, if we have not already started to receive them, from our angels, our guides, our ancestors, universal spirit. We are being guided. We are being sort of pushed gently into in the direction of what is going to benefit us the most. Sometimes the nudge is very gentle. Sometimes for those of us who, after all this, still go, really? Kind of a push. Like, there you go. Yeah, so we are going to be receiving the messages, the things that we need to know to go forward. And all that the universe and all that Spirit asks from us is just the commitment that we're going to do this, right? It's like a sacred contract between us and Spirit, that we make commitment to each other. I will commit to the universe and to my guides, ancestors, angels, and so on, that I am going to do whatever work is necessary down here to improve my spiritual being. I'm going to look at my situation. I'm going to look at the decisions I've made. I'm going to look at the circumstances that I was in, or the circumstances that those around me were in, and kind of concentrate on what my actions either did to support those situations or to detract from those situations. And we have to do this honestly. We really have to do this honestly. No one wants to think of themselves as being anything but a decent human being. And I think for the most part, we are. But each and every one of us has done things, said things, maybe quietly encouraged things that we knew weren't exactly fantastic. And And we knew that we shouldn't do them, but, we kind of stirred a little shit, and we kind of liked it. So, you have to know that about yourself, right? You have to understand why you would do that. What prompted you to do that? And when you can look at those things, and when you can look at the situation and yourself honestly and say, oh, you know what? I was really nasty to that person. They didn't deserve my nastiness. They didn't cause anything in my life. They didn't wake up that morning and decide that today's the day that I'm going to pick on Marina and I am going to make her life miserable. Nobody does that, because really, let's think about it. None of us are that important. So we have to examine what we have done. And we have to look at the motivations of others. Maybe that bank teller was short with us because she had put in to have today off 6 months ago and had made plans to do something today and got called in at the last minute, and it was like, sorry, can't have the time off. Maybe he or she just got some bad news. Maybe they just found out that, that beautiful house that they wanted, they don't qualify for the mortgage. Or whatever, fill in whatever. So we make the commitment to the universe, to spirit, that we will work on ourselves, we will dig deep, we will find our truth, we will accept ourselves as we are, and spirit then makes a commitment to us to work with us, to show us what needs to be shown, to guide us along the path, to help us explain things. And spirit always comes from a place of love, right? Spirit accepts you as you are, where you are, how you are. Spirit doesn't judge. So you can ask spirit for help in kind of getting to know yourself, right? So I think these cards are very, very good. They're very encouraging. I don't see, and I certainly don't feel anything uneasy about them. I think they're absolutely wonderful, and I thank Spirit for the message. I think this is great. Okay. I also want to look at the overall energy sort of going forward this week. Tonight is the full moon. There's going to be impact on the world with the full moon. One of the things that I want to read on in a few minutes is what the Hurricane Henri is going to be doing in New York. It apparently made landfall earlier today in Rhode Island. So I just kind of want to get some idea what we have to look forward to as well in the next week. And for this, I am using the Starseed Oracle, and by Danielle Noel. So very quickly, we'll take one card. Where are you? Okay, here you are. That's the one that wants to come out. Okay. This one is Force, don't follow. Forge. Sorry. Forge, don't follow. You know, one day I'm going to stop being so vain that I will only put on glasses when I need to read something that I can't see. I'll let you know when that day comes. Okay. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Very good. That kind of goes along with the spirit message, doesn't it? Is, yeah, go forward. Don't be afraid to listen to your own drum, to sing your own song, to make your own path. Right? You never know what is going to present itself to you if you venture off the path. Right? If you just kind of follow everyone, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's Monday, so, you know, that means A, B, C, D. Venture off the path a little bit. You know, what's behind that rock? I hear a stream. Maybe I'll go down and check it out. See what it is. So, yeah, forge ahead. Don't follow. I think that's something that's very good to keep in mind for the coming week, and especially with the full moon. And I don't know if you do a full moon ceremony, but one of the things that you can do is, this is an excellent time to set your intention, right? So whatever it is that you want to improve in your life, that you want to forge ahead, let that be your intention, okay? As you, whether you put out your cards or whether you put your crystals in the moonlight and kind of, let the moon give them a little love. As you do that, set the intention for the things that you want, right? I want to have more balance in my life. I want to have more time in nature. I want to have more meaningful interactions with spirit. And I open myself up for that. I am ready to accept and receive those things. I am ready. So, that's one of the things that you can do with the moon, especially the full moon, if you wanted to have a little ceremony. So, okay, let's take a look at our friend Henri, or Henri, Hurricane Henri. And what the East Coast has to look forward to. I can tell you that as I think about that, I'm starting to feel anxious. I'm starting to feel like I'm confused. I don't know what I need to do next. It's like I've been caught, or I find myself in the middle of an accident and I have no idea what happened or what I should do next. Should I call the police, or has somebody else called them? Are there ambulances coming? Am I allowed to check on other people? I just feel confused and anxious. So let's see what we have. Yes, yeah, the Eight of Swords. Just kind of feeling trapped. The Tower. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and this is the Page of Wands. Okay, this is not going to be really good for the Eastern Seaboard. I think it's going to end up being fairly expensive. And particularly, it doesn't help that that Henri has sort of hit land and will be there in the middle of a full moon at high tide. I think that there is going to be some. I think there will be some flooding. There's going to be people coming in with, all kinds of ideas on what should have been done rather than what was done. The Tower moment, I think maybe this will point out to people that no matter where you are, you're sort of at the mercy of Mother Nature. And, maybe for those people who are not exactly sure that this has got anything to do with global warming or climate change or anything else, maybe they'll reconsider, give it a little more thought. So I think that people are going to realize that, again, this, whatever is going to happen, it is of their own making. And it is. I mean, they've had hurricanes hit before. They know the power of the water. So it's unfortunate. It is going to be expensive, and they're really going to have to give some serious thought to how they go forward. Whether or not they do anything with it, well, that will be up to them. So, okay. The next thing that I wanted to look at was Governor DeSantis in Florida and Governor Abbot in Texas, and if they will be held accountable for the decisions that they have made on behalf of their citizens. It's worth noting that Abbot has tested positive for COVID. Now, you know that he and his family have been vaccinated up the wazoo. They may not tell you they have, but yeah, they have. He's also getting top-notch medical advice and treatment that 99.9% of the regular population can't get. So think about that when you ask yourself, okay, do I believe this guy when he tells me that no, things are under control? Are you kidding? Come on. It's a little flu. Get over it, right? They are, he and DeSantis, they are making decisions based on what's in it for them. Not what's best for your family, not what's best for you, not, what's best for the country, what it did. No. What's in it for me? So, will they be held accountable? Hospitals are over capacity. Regular people who need to go to the hospital for cancer treatment, for back surgery, whatever. They're kind of being told no. So anyway, entertainment purposes only. YouTube, right? So let's see. Will Florida and Texas governors be held accountable? Will we have strength? Ooh. We have the Page of Swords. No, this is the Knight of Swords. Sorry, the Knight of Swords. Help is on the way. I am your hero. Yes, we have the Six of Pentacles. King of Cups. Two of Cups. Will they be held accountable? I think that they will. And I think that it's going to come out that, oh, excuse me for a moment while I do something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's got to be law enforcement and prosecutors looking into it. I know DeSantis has been is being sued by parents. I think there is strength in their case, in what they have done, and they will determine that a lot of the things that happened for the sake of the almighty dollar. The King of Cups, the kindly, loving parental male wants to protect his family. And here we have the agreements with the different drug companies and so on. You know, why is it that so many of these senators and governors and their wives have been buying into pharmaceutical companies and so on? I think all that has to come out before anyone can really truly move forward. You need to know what was done, why it was done, who it was done by, and what steps are going to be taken to ensure that it doesn't happen again. And I think that's going to have to happen. So there's that. Okay. The other thing that just kind of cropped up today, or came to my attention today, was that apparently Matt Gaetz got married yesterday. Matt Gaetz of the sending money to underage girls for whatever you can guess. Yeah, so he got married, and his fiance's or his wife's name is, let me think, is, Ginger Lucky. There you go. That's a stage name if I've ever heard one. Ginger Lucky. So, I would like to know, is this a real marriage? Or was this done so that he can elicit support, I don't know, favoritism, whatever. Just, poor Matt Gaetz, you can't send him to jail now. He just got married. Okay. So, is this a real marriage or is this a sham? Ooh, chariot. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. No. This is not a real marriage. This is an absolute sham, and as soon as she has the opportunity to take off and gather as much money as she can, she certainly will. That's what I'm getting from the Chariot card. And we've got, the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what you have. No, it's mine. You can't have any. And going after the King of Pentacles, and that's kind of this is how he sees himself. I mean, I am rich. Why, I am rich and white. What do you mean, answer for my crimes? I've not committed any crimes. Do you know who I am? Yeah. And the Queen of Wands, she can be a little vindictive. So, no, I don't think, I mean, the girl got married so that she could have a wedding, so that, she can get her 5 minutes in the spotlight. There is no love. Right? There is no love here. Nothing. We've got, what do we have? We've got Chariot, and then we've got Wands, and we've got Pentacles. Right? Not a cup to be had. So, yeah, I think, yeah, Matt Gaetz got married, hoping that his wife will not be able to testify against him. I think he's probably wrong. I think he married her so that he can put the bulk of what he owns and so on in her name, and so that when the judgments come down and when he is sued, that he can say, oh, but I have nothing. It's all in my wife's name. Which is going to turn out to be really good for her, because I think she's going to walk away with a tidy sum. So anyway, that is that. If you like the idea of, me sort of pre-arranging questions and kind of concentrating on that, let me know in the comments. And, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I hope that you will, like the video, give it a thumbs up, and, help me grow my little base. I'm looking forward to the time that I have enough subscribers that I can do live readings, and that I can have a community page, and all the things that come with having sort of met certain thresholds with YouTube. So once again, I thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out to play. I hope you'll come out again, and have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Well, maybe very soon. Well, there's always hope. Take care. Love you. Bye.